as promised. Na 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 na. Hey hey. Da 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 da. Na na na. Hey hey. Kia ora, Kiwi Crocheter here. Back again with fluffy hair. I've been under looking for things. How are you all? For those who are watching my videos continuously, this is be silly, me saying kia ora and da 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 da, because I'll have just said it before. But this is for people who just watch this one video. So, hi everyone. Great to see you again. I'm going to do international acquisitions, as I suggested or said I would do, and I'll give you a little intro into why my first order, or the first lot I'm away to show you, what inspired me to buy it. I love Crochet Rossetti. I just think she's so cute with her cute little cough and her lovely Massachusetts accent. I think it's Massachusetts. I just think she's really sweet. She's not a show-off. She's not that anybody in the yarn community is, but she just seems so down to earth and normal and sweet, and has a house full of boys like I do. Although I have a female dog, I don't know what gender her dog is, and she does get a lot of nice yarn. Obviously some of it's really hard for me to buy, being, you know, basically at the bottom of the world. I mean, after me it's Antarctica. Not many people go to Antarctica, and if they do, it's like for 6 months stints at Scott Base and geologists and biologists and people like weatherologists and things that go. So I knew this yarn she bought I could get, and that always kind of, it's good for me. I'm able to buy it. So it was hobby, or is it hobby? I'm going to say hobby. I didn't buy a lot, but what I got I'm really happy with. She bought a yarn called Cookie, and this is the colour she bought. I'll show you the label first. So it's Cookie, and she bought this colour. Now, I don't know what I'm going to make with it. Well, I have an idea, but I only need like part of it to be like this. It's going to be a wearable. I would like a self colour that goes with this for back and sleeves and things. But the colours in this just drew me to it, and I don't even really have any colours like this that I wear, but it's so nice. It's got like, well, a light blue, it's got like a turquoise, it's got orange now, but like it's orange, but it doesn't look like orange there. It looks kind of gold. It is orange. It's got green. Don't think I've got anything green in my wardrobe. It does have like kind of a tweedy brown, if you can see that. But it's got pinks, like a royal blue, purples. I think the colours are really, really nice. I don't know what you call it, if it's marled or gradient or what's the other? Variegated. I don't know what you call it, but I just love this. So when I saw Tracy from Crochet Rossetti buy it, I thought, I'm having it. I don't care that I might have to wait a while, and I don't care what postage is. I want it. There's a label, but I will tell you what's on it. It says it's a 5. I'd say no way that's a 5. Maybe a 4. But that's all right, because I'm not fussed on 5 anyway. I know people like 5, but isn't it great that we all have our favourites? I've just noticed half my head was cut off there. It's because I was getting all carried away with getting in the moment with the love of my cookie yarn. yeah, I'm glad it's a 4. I think it'll crochet up or knit up or whatever lovely. So in this cake, you get, oh my goodness me, these, do you know, these specs aren't even that old. It's 200 grams. It's either 600 or 800 metres. I'm going to hold it up. I bet your eyesight's better than mine. So, and it's, I think it's machine washable at 40. It's dry cleanable. And that's all I could tell. Oh, and it's actually in writing, do not use a fabric softener. Okay, I won't. So I love this, and I only got one of it. And as I said, I want a plain one to go with it. But it's pretty, eh? So that's my new addiction, cookie. Now, I'd started that C2C join as you go blanket that you can see on the previous video. And I thought I want to make one for myself. I don't know where I'm going to put all these, because if I put one of my nice blankets that I've made, I've only made 2 for myself, the rest I've given away. I put them on the back of the chair, and it's quite good because my house is really, really sunny, and the sun in New Zealand is harsh, very harsh. And I've got a nice leather sofa. I've got some linen as well, but chairs, but the leather is faded terribly by the sun. So I put them on the back of the chair, these blankets. No sooner have I turned my back, but I turn round, one of the dogs has dragged it down, and they're digging it all and making it into a nest, which is very infuriating. So I have to kind of put my blankets away. I put them on my ladder, which I'll attach a picture of my ladder with the blankies on. But I'm going to make a C2C join as you go in this. Hey, I just thought, I never gave you the name of it. I wonder if it... Oh, they don't do names. That one I love is colour 46218. 46218, lot 02. That's my one I love. So I bought this one, and this one. And I'm going to make the C2C join as you go blanket. So the deets are all the same, but this colour is 46220. I've got 46216 and 46215. So if I can, oh gosh, I'm not very good at this. I see people hold squillions. So this is going to be my blankie. I'm wondering if that's too dark, but it'll give a nice contrast, and they all kind of have similar colours in them. To me, they do anyway. And I have found that if you get a good feel for a blanket or the colours, if you like colour and you like decorating and you like things like that, which I do, a lot of the time your instinct's right. You're drawn to things that you like, and a lot of the time they will work together. So I'm sticking with this. If that doesn't work, that one in the middle, I'll just get something different, but I think it'll look good. This could be next year though, before you see a completed item. Oh, let me throw that down. Oh my gosh, there's stuff everywhere. Okay, so I saw, I don't know who it was, but it doesn't really matter, but something inspired me to try and make a summer hat. And it said you needed tape yarn, and I think it was a Line brand yarn. But whatever it was something I couldn't get here. And I thought, what am I going to do? So I had a look on the hobby website when I was buying the cookie, and I thought, what have you got? Well, it just so happened in the sales section they had ribbon yarn. And it's 100% cotton. It's a funny shape. It's like tape. Goodness no, I've never worked with anything like that, so it could be a total disaster. Who knows? But I like it. And it's 250 grams, 5 to 6 millimetre hook, 125 metres, 136 yards. So I thought, yes, I'm going to get this. But I wasn't sure what colour to get, so I stuck 3 colours in my cart. And I thought I'll go back and choose. And I needed 2 to 3 balls or skeins or cakes. I forgot to change it, so I ended up with 3 singles. So I'll have to order more. I'm not doing this. Oh, I mean, I could maybe do those 2 together. But that one, the rogue one, I'll order more. I'm sure at some point I'll want more. And so here we go. So ribbon, hobby. Can't remember the price, it was on sale. So the chances are it won't be the same price now. And also, if I gave it in New Zealand dollars and you're watching in Canada, the UK or the US, won't mean a thing to you. So there you go. That was a bit of a disaster, but it's nice and I've got it. And who knows, I might need something to tie up my son when he's being a little, Right, down. There we go. And this is another one I fancy trying. I think I saw Bagaday ages ago doing a Shape Your Swirl and Hobby Twister comparison. So I thought it looked good and I got them. So it's 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, 250 grams and 1,000 metres. I think that's what the Shape Your Swirl is as well. And I'm hankering on that trio blanket. I've been saying it for ages. Again, it'll be ages, and this is fine. I'm just looking for the middle. Look. So, I just grabbed colours because it was hard to choose. So, I got that and that and that. So I thought I would make the trio blanket with that. I'm sure it'll be fine because the whole point of that trio blanket, which you mostly see in the Shape Yours groups and Pinterest and things like that, the whole point is to be really contrasting. It kind of goes from one colour up to another. These are maybe too similar, but I'm not daring enough. So I got them, and because I'm so boring and everything I've got is black, blue or animal print, well, not always animal print, but a lot of animal print. Did anybody watch Coronation Street? I'm not a Coronation Street fan, but I remember as a child watching it, and there was a barmaid, Bette Lynch. Well, I'm in my 50s now and I seem to be channeling Bette Lynch. And earrings, bags, shoes, trousers, scarves and tops. Oh, and I've even got jackets, but I got them in the sale at the end of this winter. So I won't wear them. It's like a suede fake leopard skin and a fun fur leopard skin. I got them really cheap in the sale, and they were expensive. I got them in online from Australia, and I can't wait till next winter. Go out in my Bette Lynch outfit. So people in the UK will know exactly who I'm speaking about. I'm sure people in New Zealand will know as well. Canada and America, I don't know if you get that. But so going back, gosh, I'm such a waffler. So going back to that animal print, I thought let's get something different, and I'll make I want a wrap. So I got this, and I've worn a coral jacket quite a few years back, and it was quite a light summery one, like a shower for showers kind of, not for rain. And I really suited it, but I don't know if I still suit it because obviously my hair's dyed, my skin colour will have changed. Because I'm grey haired now, I might not suit it, but I got this and I'm hoping that I can have this as a wrap, you know, for summer nights. But because it's so fine, it'll be not summer 2020, it will 2020, 2021, it'll be summer 2021, 2022, because it'll take me forever. But I think that's nice. So that's my hobby. There wasn't a lot, but I'm happy with that. I think what I've got is awesome. And they have that, do you know, when you're looking and the person pops up, what can I help you with? I'm going to go on and ask them what's the equivalent self-coloured yarn for that hobby, for that cookie, because I want some. And I think that will help me make something nice. Right. I'll go to this bit. Well, here we go. On the previous video, it will have a number, I think, if I remember. I keep forgetting to add a number. There was the squares for the baby blanket, white, yellow and mint green. Well, I have bought so much yarn for this. I have bought enough Feels Like Butter yarn when it was on sale to make a baby blanket, but what I thought was a pale green, because it was online, is more like a pale blue. Excuse me. So that's been put aside for when someone has a boy. And then I bought that baby chenille. I'm not using that. I'm not using that at all. I'll use that as frills and edging. That'll be about it. So I bought 2 lots of yarn. First of all, I bought from a recommendation from Krista at the Secret Yarnery. I bought Softly Baby in, I think it's lemon, Softly Baby in white, and Softly Baby in light, I think it's light mint green or something like that. So I've got that, but this is probably more washable, but I've got a thing about, they're like good friends. I'm not keen on giving acrylic. I'm going to make it anyway. We'll see. Maybe if I have time, I'll make them and they could choose which one they want. So this is the acrylic, Softly Baby Ice Yarns. Very nice. And the colours really are pretty, aren't they? So I've got that. Let me just stick it away because I am fast becoming trapped in a little U-shape of yarn and finished things. I'll not be able to move in a minute. So, Colours of the Outback, Mel, was showing yarn that she'd bought from Bendigo woolen mills, and it was 100% cotton and it looked lovely. So that's what I've decided to use, and that's what those squares from the previous were made from. So I got the cream, which is parchment, 200 gram balls, 4.5 needles. I'm using 5.5 and 360 meters. No idea what that is in yards. So I got parchment, snow. Oh, I've lost the tag of this one. Oh no, here it is. Daffodil. How cute. Just not sure if these are baby enough, but they do look nice together. The parchment's the only thing that the jury's out on. And mint. So this is, I mean, this is a big ball Have I got anything to compare it with? Oh, I have, but I'm away to show you that on another video. But let's say it's compared to a carrot cake, look. And this is 540 metres. And that's only 360. So it's smaller. But it's actually, no, it's thinner yarn. It says it's a 4. It's not. It's a 3.5 yarn. So it's like double knit, between double knit and Aran or double knit and worsted. But it's so pretty, and I'm really happy with these. But as I said, I might still if I've got time, make the acrylic one and they can choose. But it's just me, I always liked cotton for my babies, but I suppose young mums got to think about, mind you, none of them are first time mums. They've got to think about the speed of washing and things, eh? So that's a international acquisition. Oh right, now that C2C join as you go cushion cover. This is the yarn. So it's jeans, white, that's jeans, white, navy. Jeans, I've no idea, but it's like light blue. And I bought this one too, but it just didn't go. This is jeans indigo, I think. So these are 100% cotton and they are so thin. Really pretty. I mean, I like it and it feels nice. I'm holding it like that, although Krista says you'll never get that. That number probably sells out quick. So I got that, and because I didn't like the indigo, I thought, right, I'll make it gingham, I'll add a white. Now, it said it was a 3-weight, and I have got squillions of 3-weight left from my flower making days when that's all I could do. So I thought, oh, that's fine, I'll do that. Well, no, I didn't. The 3 was too thick, because that is more like a 2. I'll open one. It's thin, but it's so pretty. It reminds me of Shapier's Katona denim, if anyone's used that. I've bought it, I haven't used it yet, but that's what it looks like. Do you know that stonewash look? Really nice, and very in at the moment, isn't it? So I was like that, right, okay, 2 blues, I need like a plain contrast. I had navy, that looked horrible. Right, so I thought, I went up to my local store, Spotlight, and I bought a 4-ply. So I had tried the double knit in 2 different types of cotton, no. So I bought a 4-ply. I haven't got that to show you, but it's stuck in a cupboard upstairs. It was like dental floss. So that was too thin. And then I put it together and it was a fraction too thick. So I was getting really, really, really annoyed. But I remembered ages ago, for all the Christmas stuff I was going to make, which I haven't, so I'll have to start in January for next Christmas, I bought a Lara. I bought red, green, lilac, oh no, not lilac, oh, like pale blue, yellow, which was absolute yuck, and I gave it to my neighbour, the trainee thingy, crocheter. White, red, green, you name it, I've got, and a cream. So I tried this, and although it's a fraction thick, it's perfect, so I'm using that. Right, sorry for the noise, I'm just going to stick this away. So I mean, it is hit and a miss, isn't it? It went international shopping, but on the whole, I'm always happy. Now, there's a company in the UK called Woolen Witch, and a while back, it was coming up on Facebook and Instagram and things like adverts for an advent calendar, not advent yarn thing, and lots of the ones I tried, there was nothing. And I think I went into Etsy and I found someone, and it's Woolen Witch. So it's Woolen, W-O-O-L-L-E-N, and Witch, W-Y-T-C-H. Now, she had one that you can, it wasn't cheap, do you know, I think it was over, would it have been over £100 or over $100? I can't recall, it's that long ago. It was shortly after I started crocheting. So it was like, do you know, maybe the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter of the year. But you did it on Etsy, and then she sent you an invoice which allowed you to pay it up via PayPal with a minimum £15 a month payment. So I did it, and I opted for the one that gives you an extra special one on Christmas Day. So look, that Christmas Day, I have to keep that one special. I have got 24 packages. That's mini skeins. And Christmas Day, I don't know what it is, but I haven't felt it. I think there's something hard. Maybe, or maybe be a Christmas sweetie or something. But that's like 100 gram or a 50. Oh, it feels like 100. I am so looking forward to it. And if I could get myself blooming organised. Oh, that one's got a hard thing too. Maybe she's just got something in it to keep it safe, or keep it from squishing. I will do a quick video of me opening these if I can remember. But it's Woolen Witch, and if it's good, I'm going to do it again, because I don't know about you, but I kind of have to buy my own Christmas presents. Because I'm the woman who has everything, it's really tricky for people to buy me something, or my kids or my husband. So I kind of get my own stuff and say, right, I'll get it, don't worry about it. I'm going to have to go quick. This is much longer than I thought. So, let me move that. Right, this just arrived today. New Odyssey furls. And I needed fatter ones. So this is an L. I think that's a 7 in white. And oh no, okay. That might be a 7 and that might be an 8. Or a 7, I think 7 and 8, I think. So I got these because I would never knit in chunky yarn, and I have started knitting in a bit chunkier. And if it's, sometimes it's not even chunky, it's maybe me using yarn and I'm putting 2 strands together. Now, when I first bought my furls, I bought this, and it wasn't cheap, from the States, and it's real leather. But it's only got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hooks. It must be like a travel thing, and I'm thinking it's a storage thing, but it's not any good for me, because me being a compulsive shopper, I'm building quite a collection. So I bought this, which was from a company in the UK called Shut the Front Door. And, oops, upside down. So I bought this, but it was a little bit, they're a bit little. So what I do, I had to kind of unstitch, you know, to get my hooks in, because I'm building a nice collection. These were all right. So I've got that from Shut the Front Door, but I can't fit all my hooks in it. See if anyone can think of something better, tell me, because I've even bought a pencil case for like, oh, whatever number of pens, but it didn't seem to have the padding or the support. Actually, it's in here, I'll show you. This was just from AliExpress. $40 something. So look. So this, look, I even started writing on what was what. Look, it's big enough, but they were all clattering together. So I didn't like that. I like them to be separate, you know, because they're not fragile. Well, the metal ones aren't, I don't think. But I just didn't want them all on top of each other. So then out of AliExpress, I got this as well. And I'm using this for my resin ones, because Odyssey wins hands down as far as I'm concerned. But there are some yarns, and I have posted this, you know, people are asking for advice on what I should get. There's some yarns like Rockabilly by Ice Yarns. I think you have to use these because they're a bit more like Clover and Moor, where there's a slight resistance. Oh, I've got such an itchy nose, excuse me. Doesn't that mean a fight? Excuse me. It's those yarny fibres. So I got this one. Again, it's not, I don't know what it is, but I think it was just a sewing kit, because look, it's got crochet hooks, knitting needles, things, but I've just stuck them in there, probably not arranged as well as they should be. Hang on, there's one I really like. I like that, look, the pinks and things. Isn't that pretty? And I've got, that one's nice. Oh, and I like the cream one. That looks quite posh, doesn't it? That's really, so I actually think these are my favourite, and I have got Clover, but I've given them to, I run a few, oh actually I only run one crochet class because we keep getting locked down. We're out of it, so hopefully it lasts. So this is my attempt at keeping them all together. So this one I use for my resin hooks, which are called Streamline, Odyssey, Furl Streamline. But look, it's quite good. I put my bits in. So there we go. This was AliExpress's too, Express as well. I can't remember how much it was. So internationally, I think that's me. I keep meaning to do a review on my furls hooks, but I'm too scared to crochet in front of people at the moment because I look so cack-handed. Once I'm like, I'll do it, and then I'll let you know. But go for furls, yay! Right, I'm looking. I think that, oh, one last thing. AliExpress, it was $6. It's and it's one of those like you yarn on the go. So you put it over your arm. There's a little hole there. The yarn, you put your yarn in there, it comes out, and you're able to yarn and walk. Yarn, that's me yarning. Crochet and walk. So it's a travel doodah case. It's about $6.50 New Zealand. But that's quite cute. But I haven't used it for that. I'm just using it to keep all my little things in. These are just general ones. All AliExpress. You just tell them what you want on them. Okay, I'm going. I have more to show you though, so I am unfortunately going to bore you with another video. So cheerio, I'll be back soon. And got another acquisitions one, but it's domestic acquisitions, not international. Cheerio, see ya.